Just like puppies, kittens can learn basic commands. Early training can help turn that cute ball of fur into a cuddly, well-behaved companion. Veterinarian Dr. Melanie Bonder is here to show us some tricks to training, and these guys are so little.
Yeah, these guys are only 8 weeks old.
So there's 3. There's one who's hiding right in here right now. Oh, there, popping out.
Yeah.
So, what, at what age is it appropriate for when, because these guys are so small?
Usually people will get their kittens around 8 weeks of age.
And these guys
are? And these are about 8 weeks of age. So you can see they are a bit squirmy and they're not used to being handled yet. So socialization is really important when you do get your kittens, because they're not used to being picked up and handled at this age yet.
Right.
So this is when you want to get them used to being handled and picked up, and you
so
play.
It's okay that I just don't want this one to go off yet. Okay.
Yeah. So you want to be able to play with their paws so that you can get used to them for the nail trimming, looking in their ears, looking in their mouths like that. Just getting them used to being handled and picked up. And then when you have friends over, you should also let them handle them so they get used to different people. Because right now they're a little nervous. They're not used to people and being picked up.
Right. Okay. So that's the first thing. Now, when you're also in the form of training, how do you, what is it? Is it a treat? Is it food that you train with, or?
Cats are a little bit more challenging with training, but it is possible. You need to get them when they're hungry, especially kittens.
Yeah.
So there is a way of training them. We use a clicker, like you would with a dog. And so you would associate the clicker with a treat, so that every time you click, they know they're going to get a treat, which is positive reinforcement. So the first thing you need to do is get them trained to know that the clicker is going to be associated with the treat. And then eventually, you'll be able to, when kittens like to jump on the kitchen counter and you don't want them on there, you're going to click, the kitten's going to jump off, you're going to give them a treat. So they're going to come off the counter without you having to do much except do the clicker, so that they know when to come off.
And that's going to be a response that they'll get to know right away.
Exactly.
We've talked about, I mean, cats scratch. That's what they do.
Yeah.
It's a natural response to try to keep their claws down.
Exactly.
They do it on furniture. Is it really possible to train them not to?
It is very possible. So these are some scratching posts that I recommend. This is a corrugated cardboard. Some cats like this texture. And this is kind of a rope material, and this has carpet. So it depends on what your cat will like. You sometimes need to try a few different things.
Okay. How do they then get to the point where they'll say, okay, we can scratch on that, we won't be scratching on furniture?
Yeah, so you want to deter them from the furniture. If there's a certain spot on your couch or your chair, you can use double-sided tape, because they won't like that texture, or the tin foil, because they don't like that kind of feeling.
No, and they were scared of even that.
Exactly. So then you would put the scratching post in the corner or in front of where your couch or sofa is, and then put the tape or the tin foil on there. There's also a great website called mykitten.ca, which will also give you additional tips on training, and even will send you reminders when to bring your kitten to the vet. Because that should be, when you get your new kitten,
the first thing you want to have
exactly. You want to have a vet check.
And then also, with regard to kitty litter, when do they start actually getting that understanding?
Kittens, it's instinctual for them. You just have to make sure that the litter box is where the kittens can get to. So I wouldn't put it in the basement if you have a 3-story house and you just got a kitten.
Right, right.
You want to sort of keep everything on the same level, because these are little guys and you don't want them to be going up and down the stairs. They may not be able to find the litter. And you want to make sure that you keep it very clean. Cats are very clean animals, and they want their bathroom to be clean as well.
And then a lot of people keep their cats inside their house. Is it advisable still to declaw them, or do they not do that anymore?
We definitely don't recommend to declaw. Now we try to train owners to get them on the scratching post. There's also something called soft paws, which are little caps that you could put on the kitten's nails, kind of like fake nails.
Oh, wow.
Just so that when they do scratch, they're not causing damage. So we do have clients doing that as well.
Okay, Dr. Bonder, thank you so much for coming in.
Oh, you're welcome.
Bringing your cute little friends. To find more kitten training tips on our website, canadaam.ctvnews.ca. The Real House Cats of Canada AM continues tomorrow with feline philosopher Henri Le Chat Noir. We'll chat with his owner about his hilarious viral videos.